bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers is back here in the Tampines area, and today we are going to bring you to an executive apartment. Now, for those of you who don't already know, EAs are no longer in production in Singapore. So if you are in the market looking for an EA, a very good size at 1539 square feet with 4 proper and intact bedrooms, and for this particular unit that we're showing you is situated on the highest floor, asking price at just $920,000. Stay with me on this BB home tour. Let's go! Welcome to the home. Let's kickstart with the BB location analysis. Where we are situated today is at 498M Tampines Street 45. So if we were to look at the entire block 498 cluster, it's actually made out of 10 residential blocks with 2 multi-storey car parks at 498K and 498C, as well as a sheltered multi-purpose hall at 498N. Our block at 498M is situated in the middle of the cluster and is the closest block that is also fully sheltered to the bus stop right downstairs. From the bus stop, you have bus service towards the Toa Payoh area, and you're also just 2 stops away to the Tampines East MRT, which is on the downtown line. Or if you want to take a leisurely stroll, you can take about 15 minutes towards the MRT station. From the same bus stop, you can also take 6 stops towards Tampines MRT, which has both downtown line and east-west line. Now for drivers, you're approximately 2 minutes drive towards TPE and about 5 minutes towards PIE. For your F&B and grocery needs, if you were to walk just about 2 to 3 minutes away towards Tampines Green Edge area, you can find convenience store, clinic, provision shop, hair salon, coffee shop right down there. Otherwise, a 9 minutes walk away, you can reach N4 Neighbourhood Centre, where you can find your 24/7 fair price, more coffee shops. A short drive can also bring you towards Tampines Mart, Tampines Mall, or even towards the Pasir Ris side, where you have a huge Drive 6 market and coffee shops, as well as Loyang Point and Downtown East. Family with school-going children, within 1 kilometre, you have 4 schools, namely East Spring, Gongshang, Tampines North, and White Sands Primary School. Within 2 kilometres, you have 7 other schools to choose from. Next, let's touch on BB facts. Now, Block 498M itself has a lease start date from 1997. That gives us a very good balance lease of about 71 years. Within the block itself, it's made up of 70 units, split into 28 units of 4-room flat, 28 units of 5-room flat, and only 14 units of executive flat that goes up to level 10. And you don't have to worry about privacy as well, because on each level, you only have 6 units, 3 on each side. So if you are looking for an executive apartment right in this area, our unit right here that's situated on the top floor is most definitely a rare find. Next up, the BB floor plan analysis. Our unit right here is an executive apartment that is sized at 143 square meters or 1539 square feet. It has a squarish and very regular layout, comes with living, dining, a balcony space, enclosed kitchen, yard, utility, 3 common bedrooms, 1 common bathroom, as well as a master with ensuite. Now, I would think that this kind of sizing is very suitable for people who enjoy spacious living. Now, let's start with the home tour itself. I think the moment when you step right in, what you'll be greeted with is this really large living area. I think in terms of the space, you can definitely enjoy and feel the entire 1,500 odd square footage of space. So the moment you step in towards the right-hand side, you actually have a corner right here. I think this would be the perfect space for you to put in your shoe cabinetry. Otherwise, if you were to move further into the living area, currently it's fitted with a large L-shaped sofa, yet your sofa to your screen distance is still very good. And in fact, over here, because you have such a large piece of wall, currently fitted with a TV feature wall, but of course if you want to expand it out to add on more display cabinets, you can definitely do so and utilize the space right here. Moving over here, you can see that we actually have placed single sofa right here, but if let's say you want to put in a massage chair, I think that will also be very suitable because of the size that you have. For units like ours, it actually comes with a little balcony space, which is really rare in HDB these days. What I think would be really lovely is to set up your balcony area like a little lounge zone, so you can put in your coffee tables and chairs. And also, one thing to note is that over here we are facing towards the north side, so that means that you do not have any western exposure coming into your unit, or rather it doesn't come into any of the rooms as well. Now let's head on towards the dining area. Towards our our dining area right here. So currently it's being set up with a 6-seater dining set in a really nice corner right here. If let's say you need a 5th bedroom, or you want to have the option of having a study room or like a guest room, I think this space itself would be perfect for either of these options. So right over here currently, you can see we're setting it up as a little gym corner. Can you imagine the amount of space that you have to be able to fit in gym equipment inside your home itself? Let's say you do not really exercise, you don't need these equipment, what you could do is to shift the dining table right over here, which is also very well thought out because it's just right outside of your kitchen area. Now let's head on into the kitchen. Stepping into the kitchen area, the kitchen itself currently is already been fitted with a sliding door, so you can definitely enclose it when you're doing up a heavy cooking. Over here you can see that the kitchen itself is very squarish in size. I think you can have like 6 to 8 people doing your cooking together. You still have a lot of space to walk around. So over on my right hand side, you do have top hung cabinetries and bottom cabinetries, and of course your large sink right here, and a huge space for your fridge. And on my left hand side, you do have 3 stoves right here, your wood built-in oven, and lots of kitchen countertop space for you to prepare your food. Now, stepping on further in, you have a really sizable yard area. Now, I think these days it's very difficult to find a good yard space, so I think it would be perfect if you want to fit your washer dryer side by side, or if you want to do a stack up. Otherwise, you can do like a automated laundry system. All those can be done, no issue at all. And towards my right hand side, this room itself is actually the utility room. And what is great is that there's already a window installed here. So I think if you have a helper at home, this could be your helper's room. Otherwise, this could also be jolly well used as a storage area. Now let's head on right outside as we touch on the BB pricing analysis. Of our research, there are about 33 listings of EA available in the Tampines area. So you have options that are closer towards the MRT station. So those that are closer towards the Tampines East MRT, which is a Block 300 Plus series, the asking price ranges from $950,000 to $1 million. Size-wise, approximately 1,500 odd square feet. The balance lease between 67 to 70 years. Now closer towards the Tampines East MRT is another cluster, which is a 230 cluster, asking price between $980,000 to $1.08 million. Size-wise, 1,500 odd to 1,600 odd square feet. Balance lease, 68 years. Now if we were to look closer towards the Tampines MRT side, we have Block 245 and 149, asking price between $980,000 to approximately $1.139 million. Size, also about 1,500 odd to 1,600 odd square feet, and the balance lease is about 58 years. So of course, being located closer towards the MRT station definitely has a little bit more premium in terms of the pricing. Now if we were to look at EAs that are slightly further away from the MRT, towards the Tampines West area, Block 800 Plus series, the EAs there are asking between $950,000 to $1.1 million. Size-wise, approximately 1,400 odd to 1,500 odd square feet. Balance lease between 62 to 71 years. Now coming to the Block 400 Plus series, which is where the Tampines East area is at, the asking is between $865,000 for a low floor unit to approximately $1.25 million. Size-wise, 1,500 odd square feet. Balance lease between 60 to 71 years. Now coming back to our unit right here, which is also part of the 400 Plus series cluster, size at 1,539 square feet with a good balance lease of 71 years, asking at just $920,000 for this particular unit, which is located on the top floor. We think that this is something that is worth considering. Here is our first common bedroom. So you can see that currently it's being fitted with a built-in bed frame for a super single mattress. But I would think that if you want to put in a queen size bed, you definitely have the space to do so. So over here, because currently it's set up as a bedroom, you have 3 good panels of wardrobe space as well. If let's say you do not need a 4th bedroom, you can consider converting this room into like an entertainment room for your family and friends, or you can use this space as your dedicated gym area. Over here, we currently have top hung cabinetries as well as a study desk right here. And I think it's really nice to know that you have your panel of window right beside you, and you allow a lot of natural lighting coming into the unit itself. Now let's go on to check out the next room. This room, the size-wise, is pretty similar to the first room that we've seen, and in terms of the layout, it's also currently being fitted with a super single bed frame as well. So what I think would be great is if let's say you need additional cabinet space, I think this spot right here would be great for you to install more built-in carpentries for your clothing needs. Now if you're wondering how your room will look like with a queen size bed, now our 4th bedroom right here is fitted with a queen size bed. So again, this is a built-in bed frame, but you do have a lot of space to walk around. You can still fit in your built-in study desk right here, top hung cabinetry, and at the back you still have a good sized wardrobe space. Opposite these three common bedrooms, we do have our common bathroom right over here. So I think it's good that the bathroom door doesn't face directly into any of the common bedrooms. The fittings, you do have your sink, your bottom cabinetry, and it also comes with a ventilation window. Now before we head on inside to check out the master bedroom, let me touch a little bit more on the BB financial analysis. Assuming you're a Singaporean first-timer couple, 35 years old, based on the purchase price of $920,000 and assuming there is no COV, if you are taking a bank loan with a 75% loan and tenure at 25 years, your monthly installment will work out to be around $3,200 per month. If you and your spouse each earn an income of $7,000, your monthly CPF OA contribution will be around $3,220 in total. Hence, you will be fully covered using your CPF. Now, if you are a first-time home buyer, you may be qualified for the following grants as well. CPF housing grant of up to $50,000 for this EA, and proximity housing grant of $20,000 to live near your parents or child, or $30,000 to live with your parents or child. Now, these grants will then be credited into your CPF OA, which you can use to offset your down payment. Stepping into the master bedroom, well, the first thing you'll notice is definitely this huge space that the master bedroom offers. I think these days it's very hard to find such a spacious master bedroom. So currently over here, it's fitted with a king-size bed. Now opposite, you do have a good distance away to put in your TV wall. Now because of the good size, you could also consider doing a platform bed for additional storage. And right behind me, this entire wall has been converted into your cabinet space. So I think this is really lovely because at one corner, you even have a little dressing table corner. Master is never complete without your little ensuite right here, because the master bathroom is also very well maintained and has its own ventilation window as well. Now, coming into this other corner of the master bedroom, I really love this area because it's so spacious and it's so bright. It allows a lot of natural lighting that comes into the unit. In fact, currently the owner has actually done up this carpentry right here, more storage area into the bedroom. But if you were to remove it, you are actually getting a floor-to-ceiling kind of glass window panels. Otherwise, I think you can definitely retain this kind of setup because it's being kept really well, and you do have a little study table right here to use it as your work from home space. To the end of this BB home tour with me. So once again, if you are looking for an executive apartment in the Tampines area, sized really generously at 1539 square feet, situated on the highest floor and well surrounded by so many amenities and schools, and the asking price at just $920,000 for this rare gem, do give our listing consultants a call. Our contact details are down below. Do also like and subscribe to bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers channels. We are also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. My name is Yanyan, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers, always happy to share the place. Now let's okay, slightly further away from the MRT station, but okay, yes! 我们可以收工，你还没有收工，你要 take B-roll。